Good morning, sunshines. I'm awake today. Kind of, at least I'm pretending like I am. I'm nailing it, you guys. This is Good Morning Sunshine. We're going to be talking about how there is a reason this, whatever this is for you, is happening to you specifically, and dive into that more, which good, bad, and different. We're going to just kind of go through what that means and might look like in your life. But before we do that, say good morning, sunshine, and hashtag GMS in the comments section. Interact with us. It makes it more entertaining, you guys. Not right now. If you guys have ever been to like a Tony Robbins conference or watched anything, you notice how a lot of that is about interaction and being directly with each other. Honey, I said, no, you can't have any of that. And interaction helps support you to have more growth in anything that you do, whether it's reading, whether it's YouTube videos, whether it's like joining a community on a book that you're reading, right? Like, so it could be about interacting with others. So interact. Good morning, sunshines. And then we share something that we are grateful for. So I am super grateful for my tea. I did take it to Mexico and had it the entire time, but like, it's just one of those things I feel like I can't live without. It's my favorite part of my morning, which is crazy, but thankful, grateful. So what are you grateful for this morning? Good morning, Marlise. Yes. Good morning, sunshines. All right. In your miracle morning routine, waking up every day, taking control of your day, making sure that you're doing your best to become your best, not someone else's best. What are you guys currently doing for your miracle morning? How are you guys working that in, whether that's exercise, whether it's journaling, is it meditation? Do you do visualization? Do you do exercise? What are you doing for your morning routine? Share any of those pieces. Let's talk about the shit that's going on in your life. First, let's talk about my shit. Then let's talk about yours. And while I'm doing this, whether this is a rewatch or you're watching live, I want to know, is there something occurring in your world right now? Either challenging, you can put challenge dash, I have this going on, right? And celebration dash, this is, I have this going on, okay? So recognizing your own life, some of the different things that are going on. There is a reason why these things are occurring in your world right now. And when we come to find out by the end of this video, when we relate to that, and we can accept and honor that, there is so much less stress in your life. Good morning, Miss Missy, see how I do that? So much less stress in your life. So currently in our world, right? If you guys have been watching, we took the kids to Mexico, which was a wonderful adventure. Let's put all caps on adventure, because traveling with babies to Mexico is a little bit different, but it was beautiful, whatever, right? So we have all that, and I've been sharing about it. Before we went to Mexico, my son, my 1-year-old, started peeing like a racehorse. Is that what you say? I'm like, literally, the kid is just like going through diaper after diaper after diaper. So much like he puts on a diaper and then all of a sudden he's like peeing on you in your arms. So before we left, we went to the doctor like last minute. We were leaving on Tuesday. On Monday, we're like, doc, we need to just go in. Like, does he have some sort of UTI? Do we need some medication? Let this get this controlled, because we're about to go to Mexico. No problem. So we go in, everything comes back normal. She's like, oh no, it's probably a potty training method. Okay, perfect. Seems like a really shitty potty training method, but that's fine. So, and like him doing it himself, right? So we get to Mexico, and throughout the entire trip, not only are we having like the not sleeping well because we're going to do space out of our routine, but Witten's got this thing going on. He gets a fever of like 103, and he's like not feeling very well, but then the next minute he's fine. He like sleeps at night in bed. Like this is my world. And I talked a little bit about this, right? Like in Mexico, like we're trying to sleep and he's over there and he's like waterlogging himself. Like he's drinking so much water, then he's like barfing and there's pee all over. So then we bring him to bed with us, and then there's like barf and pee all over us. And then we get back home and it's still happening. So like 2 nights ago, like literally I just like move around. It's like a puzzle of me trying to figure out where to lay, where I'm not in barf or pee. Not as much barf now as pee. So like trying to just move around it. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with my baby. Like, not an ideal situation. Not an ideal situation. Everything that happens to us happens for a reason, right? So yesterday we go back, we do more blood draws, we do more pee tests, we're trying to figure things out, waiting to hear back from the doctor. And right now I could be an absolute wreck. Right? I mean, looking up all the different things about diabetes insidious, about other like kidney or liver problems that he could have going on, like what is going on with my baby, right? So it can cause some stress and turmoil in your life. And you know what I do in these moments? I step back and I communicate with God, with the universe, and I know that everything happens for a reason. I know that it does in our world, you guys, good or bad. There is a lesson to be learned, and there's a journey for us to be swayed towards. And the universe is consistently talking to us, consistently giving us signals and signs of ways that we can manipulate and move our lives so that we can step into our greatest selves and support people in the greatest manner. All of the time, the universe is communicating with us all the time. Right. So yesterday, as I was like in like hyper crazy mom mode, and this morning, like now we've got my parents are out of town, John Carroll goes out of town, it's me and these sick babies, and like just trying to do all the things at once. And it's a nut house. I'm like, okay, deep breath, step back. What's going on? What's the universe trying to tell me? And with this, you guys, like automatically, I have less anxiety in my heart. It's like, I know that whatever the process is, whatever the answer is, it's to move us in a correct direction. And let me just tell you guys one more story to relate to this. And I want you guys to be thinking about what's going on in your world. Think about a challenge that's you're faced with right now, or it could be a good, right? Some like sort of benefit, some sort of celebration, something that's going on right now. And let's just think about that, or maybe a challenge you faced in the past. So for those of you guys who have been watching for a while, in 2008 and 2009, John and I was a real estate agent, realtor. He had a mortgage company. So we had this like duo team of this like massive business building. We had multiple homes. We were renting out houses. Like in our mid-20s, we were doing exceptionally in the finance arena, in the business arena, and things were kicking ass, right? Like it was just so easy. Everything flowed. And the universe presented us with a situation that at the time I did not see as ideal, right? The universe slaps to everybody, right? 2008, 2009 recession directly around our market, right? No longer can he be a mortgage broker. That is whisked away. That's not it's not even legal anymore to have that. You have to have different types of businesses, which influences my business. I still want to stay home with the babies. Our finances go from a very good 6-figure income, drops by hundreds of $1,000s. Our bills don't go down, and we're losing homes. We're filing bankruptcy. Like I am a stress mess, like just batshit crazy. It is a crazy time of our life. At that time, I didn't know this. I didn't hear this message. I didn't have this good morning sunshine. I didn't know that the universe has my back. I didn't know that God had a plan for me. And even though it was a difficult season of my life while I was in it, had I understood that, I could have had more faith and presence and ease and calmness and way less doctor's appointments and sickness and stress if I would have just understood the universe, God is going to take care of me. And I didn't know that then. So as I'm faced in my current time, well, actually, so let me fast forward with that. Like, right, how did the universe have your back, Cal? You were as a shit show. You were losing homes, like all these different things. You went from your bank account being flush to being negative $200 some. Like, how was that good? You guys, that led me on a new journey in my path to find my true passion, which is you guys. It led me to expanding my personal training company, my Right Fit company, right? It led me to finding my nutrition component, to creating Project Me, to starting to be guest speaker in different spaces, to traveling to speak, to discovering personal development and diving into my true passion of helping women, and finally creating the I Am Journey program, which is like truly where my heart sits, where I'm helping women step into their greatness, doing exactly what we're talking about right now, finding less stress and anxiety and fear and more comfort, calm, and presence and happiness, even when shit hits the fan. So I would say this is a different type of shit that hits the fan right now. Like we're not losing homes in this current moment, right? But it's not super comfortable. There's not a lot of sleep. There's not a lot of things that are going on in our household. There's a lot of challenges that are occurring right now. But guess what? God has my back. The universe has my back. I understand that everything that's happening in this exact moment is so that I can learn a lesson, I can grow, I can become more, I can show up differently, or so that I can teach and support others who go through similar situations in the future. Just like with my concussion, odd season of my life, right? A year off of anything. That was an interesting season. But guess what? I've got to support and help so many other people who have experienced something similar. And I grew through so much through that situation that I know now, looking in arrears, right, that there's a purpose for all of the different things that happen to us. You can blow them out. Yes, say a wish when you blow them out, okay? So there's a purpose for that. So I want to encourage you guys, okay? Thank you so much, Kundalini. It's so much fun to get to know new people. I love when you comment. So, am I saying that right? Oh man, you're going to have me out. Joseph, that's what I got right there. Okay. So as we look at this, check out your life. What's not ideal right now? And guess what? You're not ideal could be anything. It could be like, I didn't get the raise that I want. Oh, went and stick your penis down in the toilet. Good try though. Oh, he's doing so good potty training, you guys, but it's just like, he's clapping. Yay! He sits down in the potty and it just shoots straight out. Like basically, I don't know, that was projectile about 2 feet. Just, it was phenomenal. Good job, buddy. Yay, yippee. Okay, so it could be that like you didn't get the job. You don't get to go on the girls trip that you were going to go on. You got diarrhea this morning. Like, I don't know, right? It could be that you just lost someone in your life, that your finances are a shit show, that you don't know if you want to be in your marriage, or you're going through some sort of breakup right now. It could be something big. It could be something small. There is no something big or something small. Something is something. When something doesn't feel great, oh, grateful for good sleep, Antonia. Me too when I get it. Glasses? Okay. So whatever's going on, you can't touch this one. That one's dangerous. You can't touch that one. It's dangerous, baby. When something's going on that's not ideal in your world, I encourage you to pause. No matter how big, how small, whatever. I encourage you to pause. Can you say hi to my friends? Here they are. Do you want them to do hearts? Do you want to see hearts? You can't touch that. He wants to touch the glucose monitor because we've been checking his blood sugar levels. That's not an appropriate toy, right, guys? Tell him. That's not an appropriate toy, Winston John. Just have some ease, peace, and calmness in your heart that you are going to learn and grow from whatever's happening in your world. Okay? Final piece is that this is everything. There are also seasons of growth, celebration, and where you're actually arriving at a different portion of your journey from what. Here, do you want to do some cards? You want to do these? Look it. Wait, look it. You want to do these ones? Okay, you don't. You want to do these ones? Okay. No, not right now. That it could be that piece of it where you're actually celebrating and recognizing, right? So thank you so much, baby. Oh, I'm almost done. I don't even know what's all over my lips, something that was on him. It doesn't taste that bad. It's fine. Maybe it's butter. It's good. Maybe it's not though. Okay, you guys, bringing it all together. What's going on in your life, whatever it is, there is a reason for it. There's something that's going to occur for it. And I hope that knowing that in your heart of hearts helps you to understand and have more calmness and happiness with what. Don't worry, that's my husband. Just give me a call. Ooh, I'm super close now. And I love you guys so much. It's going to be okay. You're going to be wonderful no matter what. Share this message if it impacts you in any way so that you can support other people. You guys, love you, love you, love you. Good morning, sunshine. Share your stories below. Shoot out a message if you need any support. And have a beautiful day. Light and love from my crazy ass household to yours. See you tomorrow.